everybody, my name's Rosie and welcome to my channel. How are you all? I hope you're all doing really well. So I went to Superdrug and I got quite a big bag of goodies, but I've also received just a couple of beauty bits from TikTok and Vinted recently, which I purchased. So it's only a couple of little bits, so I thought I'd just chuck them in quickly now just to show you. And yeah, as well as the Superdrug haul, it just made sense to put it all in the same haul. So before we get into that, I did just want to do a small business shout out. Simply Serenity UK is a luxury candle business and you can find them over on Instagram. Simply Serenity is run solely by Natasha. She set this business up on her own as well as working full-time, which is absolutely amazing. Like, such woman power to you. I have actually tried out a couple of candles from this brand. Simply Serenity didn't give them to me. Somebody else actually sent them over and they were really lovely, really beautiful, lovely simplistic designs. The smell was lovely with a fantastic throw, so I could highly recommend them. As well as doing beautiful candles in the jar, she also does the fun quirky candles that have been popular recently, you know, the bubble candles and the ladies bodies. I love all of those, but the ones that I tried out were the ones in like a clear jar and they were beautiful. She has also offered us a discount code, guys. If you use wellness10 then you'll get 10% off. Go and check out her Instagram, go and give her a follow, go and have a little nosy about. Obviously it's coming up to Christmas as well, so you might want to pick up a couple of gifts for other people or even yourself, and just supporting a small business, which is absolutely amazing. So first of all, I've been having such tan dilemmas, guys. My favourite tan is Doll Beauty tan, okay? Doll Beauty Foam Mousse Tan is my favourite, in medium, but I do like the dark one from time to time as well, but mainly medium, okay? They've discontinued it. It's been soul destroying. Rumour has it they are reformulating and they're coming out of another one. I don't know. But anyway, thank God people do sell it on Vinted and stuff. But before I got any off of Vinted, I had a look on TikTok and actually they've run out of the mousses everywhere. But they are selling at the moment their professional spray tan solution. Usually retails for £50. They're selling it off at the minute between £10 and £12. I think my friend got it for 10. I think they were selling it at 15 at one point, and then, you know, TikTok gives you random discount codes, doesn't it? She got it for 10. I actually didn't at that time. I got it for £12. I'm still absolutely fine paying £12 for it. And free postage and packaging. She has used this already. I mean, look, I know it's going to be the same, like, colour as what I'm used to, but I just prefer personally using a foam, a mousse. It just works better for me, and I especially like the aerosol tins. They just work the best for me. But she's been putting this in sort of like a spritz bottle. Or I think she said you can get like a foam-in bottle. You know, the bottles that turn liquid into foam. I think she said you could get one of those. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to get it in a spray bottle and then I'll spritz it on and rub it with a mitt and it'll be absolutely fine. So now I've got this huge one to last me ages. I'm really happy about it. Honestly, guys, don't sleep on this tan. If you can get it on TikTok before it completely sells out. I don't know if they are definitely reformulating. If you know anything, please tell me down below. I have DM'd Doll Beauty on Instagram and TikTok and they've not come back to me, so a bit rude. Just asking if what they're doing, like, are they bringing out new tan, like whatever, because it just suddenly disappeared. There was no warning for me that I saw anyway. And I am signed up to their mailing lists and stuff, so yeah. There's a lot of tan stuff in here because I'm having a full-on panic that I can't get my favourite tan. I mentioned it in another video, but I use Bondi Sands, which so many people rave about, and I don't mind it, but it expires really quickly. The mousse does anyway. I don't know about the other ones. I think I'd had it for 4 months and I used it and it turned me green. Now, I fake tan regularly, so the fact that I've still got it over that time tells me that people that don't tan as often as I do, they're never going to be able to use that tan up if they don't use it within 3 months. Anyway. Never had that problem with Doll Beauty. I've kept some of their tans for ages and they've never turned me green. And it just works for me. I just love the undertone. I love the smell of it. I love how it lasts. I love how it fades. All that stuff. I just don't have a bad word to say about their tan. So I hope if they are reformulating it, it's going to be even better. I've got a hair on my lip. It's going to be even better and they don't ruin it. And I hope if they are, they're going to bring it out soon, because you can't just do this to us. Take away what we know and leave us in limbo. So anyway, enough going on about it, but I got this from TikTok. Then quickly a couple of bits from Vinted. So I did on Vinted get one of their, this is a tan that I always love from Doll Beauty, this is one that I always use. I picked this up for a £5. I think they had it up for £6, I went in for £5. I had a look on there this morning and someone's selling 2 tins for £9 £4.50 each, so I think I'm going to go back on later if it's still there and get it. But I do keep seeing them popping up on Vinted, so I'm not overly worried now because I'm hoping for a little while I'll be able to get them on there. Then I bought this Uoma Beauty foundation. This is in Fair Lady T3W. Now, I've just finished this foundation. It lasted me ages, but I really liked it. It's one that I like to wear on its own, but also mix it. Now, the only thing, and I'm not even that bothered, because I'm not fussy, but they told me that it had been brand new. They said they got it, realised it was the wrong shade, but they didn't say they'd swatched it. They said they hadn't swatched it. They said it was brand new. But they have clearly swatched it. Like, you can see on the pump it's been squeezed out and then they've cleaned it up. It's a risk you take. I'm honestly, if they just said I have used one pump and I realised it was the wrong colour, I would have still bought it. It doesn't bother me. It's just the lies that piss me off. So yeah, you can tell it's been used, even around the creases and stuff. But I had a look inside and it's still really full up, so I don't think they've used a lot. I reckon they've just tried it and it didn't work for them. Anyway, it's a really nice foundation. I really like it. I've used it a few times. How much did I pay for that? I paid £6, which, you know, is good because this foundation is over 30 quid. So I think anyway, late 20s, early £30, I can't remember now. It's a good foundation. Like I said, I paid full price for it last time. I really, really liked it. So yeah, glad to have another one. And then lastly, off of Vinted, someone was selling 3 of these for £20. I could not believe it. I absolutely couldn't believe it. They're all sealed. All come sealed. So great. Let me remind myself how much this cost full price. I love this cleanser. Oh my gosh. So full price, depending where you get it. So Feel Unique, it was £28 for one. Look Fantastic, it's £25. Yeah, it's an expensive but amazing cleanser. And I got all 3 for 20 quid. So happy with that. They're all sealed. All 3 of them. So I just thought, what a bargain. So I just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to be tight and keep all of these because I really love this cleanser. It works really well for my skin. I love the texture of it. It's something that I would always think, like, full price, it's a lot of money to spend on one cleanser. All 3 for £20. I'm absolutely buzzed by that. Okay, that's just a couple of little bits that I just wanted to share with you that I got from elsewhere. But let's move on to the main haul, which is this Superdrug haul. I actually got a load. Okay, so keeping on the fake tan theme, first of all, I got this Sienna Professional Luxury Tan Mitt. A big bit of advice that I would give if you are wondering about tanning is always get a velvet mitt. Always get a velvet mitt. They are a tiny bit more expensive, like £1 or £2 more expensive than other mitts, but honestly, it applies so much more evenly, so much more nicely with a velvet mitt. So this is just one that I got from this little brand. I think this was £3.99, which is really good. And they last ages. You can pop them in the washing machine, guys, after you've used them. Just pop them in with your normal dark wash. It won't affect anything. And yeah, they'll last you a while. I've got loads of tanning mitts, but all of mine now, where they are so old, are starting to go a little bit like in here it's got like a plastic line so it doesn't go in your hands, starting to crack and little things like that. They're just getting worn away and old because I do use them regularly and I wash them after I use them. So yeah, I would highly recommend a velvet tanning mitt, and this one was a pretty good price, and it comes with this little bag that you can obviously keep it in after you've used it. So even if you're not washing it or if you're traveling or whatever, then you've got a little bag to keep it in, and it's really well made so that you won't get tan all over the place. Or even just to store it in for when you're not tanning, honestly, so it doesn't get like all dusty and stuff, because obviously that velvet material does pick up dust and hair and stuff. So on TikTok, I've seen that they've been raving. There's like a whole thing at the minute where people are saying that like this is a really good moisturiser to keep your tan on. I think just moisturising is good to keep your tan on. But I've never tried this moisturiser, so I thought I'd give it a go. Comes out like this. It smells nice. It smells a bit like cocoa butter. So people have been saying if you put a layer of this on first, then put your tan on, and then like twice a day moisturise with it, then it not only keeps your tan on really nice, people are saying their tan lasting up for 2 weeks before it's going like tiger British. But apparently it's sort of making their tan go an even nicer colour. I think if you did that with any moisturiser and any tan, that's what would happen. Moisturising twice a day is definitely going to keep your tan on longer. But nonetheless, it was £1.80, half price at the moment in Superdrug, so £1.89, something like that. So I thought I'd give it a go. because I love moisturising. I moisturise every day. As soon as I get out of the bath, I moisturise. Not twice a day, that's too much. Okay, it's a big circumference. That would take ages and it would cost me a fucking fortune to do that. But once a day I moisturise, and yeah, always happy to give a new one a go. So to go along with that, just for science purposes, on TikTok, sound like my nan, on TikTok, they're saying with this moisturiser to use this tan. Now, I have used this tan before, but in light. My mum bought it for herself, love her, ages ago, and it was like light or medium, nowhere near dark enough for me. She gave it to me and I never really used it because it was just not the right colour for me. However, I have been quite enjoying these sort of clear tanning mousses. I've used a couple of the cheaper brand ones. I've used a Garnier one, really good, like that. I like it for when I'm already tanned, the tan's starting to wear off, and to sort of put it on over. But I also like it if I know that I don't want like a really dark tan, but I just want more of a natural glow. I really enjoy using that, but you can also build it up as well. And I also used a different brand which was in my Asda haul, can't remember what it's called now. Anyway, that was all right. It, you know, it wasn't bad, it wasn't great. So anyway, I went for this one in dark, just because I've got the other two that are in lighter colours. I think they're medium to dark. So apparently that method that I just spoke about, she was doing it with this, and then everyone was jumping on the bandwagon, and I thought I'd jump on the bandwagon too and give it a go. I won't moisturise twice a day like I said, but I'll definitely try them out. I will also link everything that I can down below, guys. So it's normally $15.99, and at the moment it's on offer for $10.99. They've got 15% off of selected tanologists. And then I got another tan. I've got loads of tan, guys, because I'm desperate to find a good tan that I love. So this is the Sienna. I've never tried anything from this brand. So this was also on offer. So normally this is $23.99, which is quite expensive, but they've got a third off at the minute, and it was down to £15.98. Again, they had a Sienna Ultra Dark Tinted Mousse. That's the one I got, and then they also had an Express Tinted Mousse. I ummed and ahed over them, they're both the same, but then I went for this one. It says Ultra Dark Tinted Self Tan Mousse. Then it has hyaluronic acid, pomegranate and vitamin E. Face and body, which I won't use on my face. Easy to apply, quick drying, but it's an aerosol one, like the Doll Beauty. This is what I love about the Doll Beauty. Like, I love the aerosol ones, how they come out. So it says that it's skincare meets ultra dark tanning with this new innovation in self tan. Ultra Dark Mousse contains maximum tanning activities to ensure you achieve your deepest, darkest colour after 8 hours development. Packed with hyaluronic acid to maintain skin hydration, suitable for experienced tanners. This formulation is used with pomegranate and vitamin E to ensure skin is left feeling super moisturised with an ultra dark bronze result. That sounds right up my street, and it sounds very similar to the Doll Beauty tan to me. So yeah, when I saw it, I was like, definitely want to try it. I am just so desperate to find a good tan that I'm just buying all the tans. All the tans. Okay, next up I went to the clearance section. Yes, we're still going on tan. And they had the Saint Tropez. So they actually had the Saint Tropez Self Tan Watermelon Infusion Bronzing Mousse in their clearance part for £15. Which I think, how much is this normally? Isn't it like 30 quid or something? I can't remember. Let me have a look. I haven't used Saint Tropez in a long time. I have used it a couple of times, and I know lots of people love it, but it's expensive. It's expensive for a tan. So this watermelon one isn't on their website, but all of their other tanning mousses are £30.50. £30 for a bottle of fake tan is a lot of money, and a price that I just won't pay. I won't pay that much. But £15, if it's a good tan, I'm more than happy to pay £15. So I thought I'd give it a go. Hopefully I don't fall in love with it, because like I said, I don't want to spend that much. But it says the ultimate 10-day classic tan with refreshing watermelon fragrance. I don't mind watermelon scents. So I think it's the same as that other tan, just smells like watermelon. It also says it's infused with vitamin E and moisturising watermelon extract, streak free, easy to apply, with even fade, lasts up to 10 days. So again, I've not tried this one before. I'm excited to do so. It's a little bit of a treat. I would never, like I say, usually buy this brand because it's so expensive. But yeah, I'm excited as it was on clearance to give it a go. There are quite a few in their clearance bit at my one. And then this is the last fake tan product. Now, fake tan for your face. I never use that, like, fake tans that I use on my body on my face. I've got very acne prone skin, but I do like to tan my face. Not all the time, not every time, because I just darken out with makeup. It's not the end of the world, but there's nothing better than stepping out of bed, like looking in the mirror in the morning and you being nice and bronzed, rather than your face being pale white with acne all over it, looking like death, and then your body's looking lovely and bronzed. So I do like to do a little spritz of tan. Anyway, I know I'm telling you my life story, but you know, it's what you're here for, I know. I usually use Utan's Lavender Face Mist. Really love that stuff. My best friend got me onto it maybe over a year ago now. I've probably got through at least 5 or 6 bottles of that. I really like it, and I think it's a collaboration with Jamie Genevieve with Utan. Utan, fantastic tanning brand. Again, not the cheapest, but it's fantastic. Their face spray is £17 when it's not on an offer. Quite expensive, but it lasts a long time. But I also do find that because it's got quite a lot of soothing ingredients in it, it actually does help my acne and stuff. However, I don't know what's happened, but the last couple of times I've used this new bottle that I've got, the kind of colour I'm getting is a lot more orange than usual. Like, even a couple of people have said to me recently, you look really orange, which I agree with them. Like, I have used that spray on my face so many times over the last year or two, but this particular bottle is making me look really orange. So I don't know if they've changed the formula. I don't know if it's something that I'm maybe using on my face underneath, like a moisturizer of some sort that's reacting with it, because I'm always changing like my moisturizers and stuff. I don't know what it is, but anyway, it's put me off a little bit. So I saw this and it looks like a dupe of it, honestly. Packaging looks really similar. This is the Superdrug Self Tan Mist Gradual for face. It says it's hydrating and has hyaluronic acid in, and I just wanted to use it to see how it compares, because it was a lot cheaper than the other one. Let me see how much it was. I think it was a £5. I have also, I'm sure I have also used some of like it's Superdrug's own brand. I'm sure I've used some of their tan before and really liked it. Yeah, £5.99. If it does work as well, or if I prefer the colour of it than the other one, then it'll be a good saving as well. The other one, like I said, is like lavender smelling and relaxing. This one isn't. I'm happy to give it a go. I'll start trying this one now. Maybe mix them even, because I like mixing stuff. Okay, I think that's it for the tan. You'll be happy to know. Next up, I got some Revolution Fixmest Super Hold Setting Spray. This is ultra matte finished with aloe and vitamin E. Not tried this one before. I was wondering if it would be similar to the Morphe, as it's in this sort of tin. Looks pretty fine. I thought you might be just like be a continuous spray. It's not. I really like the smell of that. I don't know if a lot of you guys will, but I really like the smell of that. I'm always on a hunt for a good setting spray. I love a good setting spray. And then they had 2 for £12 on Revolution. So I went looking around and I saw this Super Dewy Skin Tint Tinted Moisturizer. Now, this isn't normally a bit of me. I don't usually do tinted moisturisers. I usually do full coverage. However, for work, especially as it's getting a bit cold, I don't always want to be full coverage. Just because of my acne, I feel like I should be. But then I was thinking there's no reason I couldn't use something like this and conceal like my spots and stuff. So I thought I'd grab it and give it a go anyway. And if it doesn't work for me, I can pass it on to someone else. So here's what the packaging looks like. Quite like these bottles because it's got a pump, but you can really, when it comes towards the end, squeeze everything out. I went for this in medium light. That's what it looks like. So yeah, that really does just fade into not very much. So I thought I'd give it a go. I don't know how often I would reach for those things, but maybe even when my skin's just a little bit better, when I'm not having such a big flare up of acne, that I could just conceal the little bits with my scarring and then use something like that. I don't know. Because as much as I love makeup, I don't always want to be so like full coverage, you know. So yeah, anyway, I'll give it a try. Let me know, guys, if you've tried this or any of the products or any recommendations for me, because I always love hearing what you guys think. Next up, I went for this Collection Filter Finish. Is this the dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one? I didn't want to open it in store. Yeah, I thought it might be. So like the Charlotte Tilbury one that I have is in 4 medium, I think. So it's too dark for me. It's not too dark for me, that's the wrong thing to say. When I'm tan and stuff, it's fine. But when I have absolutely no tan on, I couldn't just put that on my face and nothing else because it's too dark then. So I thought it'd be quite good to get a lighter one to try. That's what it looks like. I've heard a lot of people going on about this one and a couple of the other ones. Places like Primark apparently did one. I missed out on that. I tried to get it, couldn't. It's blended in nicely. into nothing. I wouldn't say from first impressions that it's like exactly the same as a Charlotte Tilbury, but I don't think it's far off. You get what you pay for, don't you? So yeah, it looks nice. I'm happy to give it a go, and I also like mixing my Charlotte Tilbury one with my foundation as well, not just putting it on a base. So this might be really good to do that as well when I've got quite a matte foundation, want to put that luminosity into it, to use that as well. Yeah, it literally says you can do exactly the same as you can with the Charlotte Tilbury one, so I'm definitely excited to try that out and see how we get on with it. Next up, I just went for this Imperial Leather Rainbow Dreaming Foam Burst. I love these. Haven't bought one of these in ages. I really like them, and this one is in Rainbow Candy and Coconut Cream. That sounded right up my street. I want to smell it. So this is what they come out like. Oh, it smells really nice, and then they really foam up. They go really foamy. I'm gonna regret doing this because I've got nothing to wipe it on. But yeah, really foamy. Great for shaving with, guys, as well. Yeah, it smells really nice. And now I need a wet wipe. Yeah, really nice. I wouldn't say it's my favourite smell because I love the marshmallow one. I love the marshmallow one. That's so lovely and sweet. But they had a few of these anyway. But yeah, I just thought it sounded nice, so I picked up one of those. Oh, I didn't tell you how much those other bits are, did I? So I think this was £6. Yeah, this was £6.99 and it's still available on the website, guys. And they got it in 4 different shades. Yeah, that was £10 and that's £9, but they had an offer on for 2 for £12, which was good. So these were £3.15, but they're currently £1.75. Next up on the same lines, I got the Radox Cranberry and Apple Bloom Shower Mousse. Really love these. Again, love them for shaving my legs. Lovely to wash with. Big fluffy cloud. I just really like them. Normally £2.99 and it's currently on offer for £1.49. I then also picked up some of the My Little Star like 50 small cotton wool pads. I really like these cotton wool pads. All the other ones I found recently have molt quite a lot, so I picked these ones up. Anyway, they're £1.99 but 2 for £2.50, and I picked up 2, but I can only find 1. So I don't know if they've fallen out in the car or I've dropped them along the way or whatever, but yeah, I'm always doing stuff like that. I then just picked up this little lip balm. I've not tried these ones before, but I thought it looked quite nice. These are £1.99 and this is a softening lip balm in cherry. I just love having a lip balm on me all the time, so I'm always picking them up. I like lose them all the time, but I always like to have like one on me, one in my bag, one in my pocket, whatever. So it's just one of those types of ones, which I don't mind. I like those. It smells really nice. And it just looks like a clear sort of Vaseline type. Yeah, it feels actually really nice. Not sticky in any way and smells really nice. And then last off, I've been looking to try these out for ages. I saw them like advertised somewhere and I was just like really intrigued by them. You guys know that I love looking after my hair and trying out new things for my hair. And these are the Sheer Glow Transparent Glaze Clear Conditioning Gloss. So they actually do these in lots of different colours as well. It's like a semi-permanent colour. So if you have like brown hair, red hair, whatever, and you want to give it that boost and I think like a glossy shine, you can do that. Or you can use the transparent one, which are just clear, which I opted for. And yeah, these, I don't know loads about them, but like I said, I've just seen them like advertised and they look interesting. So it says a transparent conditioning gloss designed to boost the vibrancy and shine of all hair colours and tones. I've never tried them. I thought I'd give them a go because I saw them in store. So I'm going to try those. Like, I need to wash my hair today, so I might try those later. So they actually had an offer on. I think they're normally £12.99, but they had 2 for £20. Yeah, £12.99 or 2 for £20. I don't know if I'm going to regret doing this. I can't see why I wouldn't. I can't see why I would. Like, if it was like one that like changed the colour of my hair, I'd be a lot more apprehensive. But they've got loads, guys. They've got ones for all different colour hair. I don't even know how you're supposed to use it. So if you guys have used it, any tips or tricks for me? How to use: apply to dry or damp hair straight from the root to the tip until hair is fully saturated. Leave in for 10 minutes. Rinse well, gentle enough to be used daily. Okay, so I do wonder a little bit if it's going to be like the thingy water, which I'm sure I picked up some of that as well. I knew I picked up more stuff. I must have just chucked it in the other bag that I was carrying at the time. Still don't know where those cotton wool pads are though. Yeah, I'm wondering if that glaze stuff is like this in terms of it makes your hair nice and shiny. I love this stuff. I use this pretty much every time I wash my hair now. And as soon as I'm running low on one, I need one as a backup because I hate the idea of not having it. I love it. If you guys haven't used it yet, you can always get it on an offer. Everywhere it'll be £10, but there will always be somewhere with it on for £4.99 or £5. Pick it up when you see it for a £5. It works so well. I love it. It makes my hair so soft, so shiny. It says that like you put it on after washing for 8 seconds, rinse it off. What I actually do, although keep in mind that I have a lot of hair, guys, but what I actually do is put it on my hair after I shampoo my hair, put this on, leave it for a couple of seconds or whatever, and then I actually put my conditioner on over the top of this before rinsing it off. I leave them to work together for however long, maybe whilst I like, I don't know, shave my legs or whatever, and then I rinse it off, and my hair always feels so soft and manageable and lovely. So even if you've got finer hair, maybe try that once a month or something. I don't know, let me know what you guys think, but I love this stuff. Everyone else that I know that's used it as well really likes it, so yeah, love this. So I'm intrigued by the Glaze stuff as well. And then last off, they had a 3 for 2 on L'Oreal products. One of them's not in here because it's for someone else. But first off, I got the L'Oreal Paris True Match Nude Plumping Tinted Serum. A little bit like the Revolution one. I've just heard so many great things about this. I'm really intrigued by it. And I thought if it could be good for work, then why not? It says it's got 1% pure hyaluronic acid in it, and it's 3 to 4 light medium, which I think looks like a good colour for me. Now, I love the L'Oreal Infallible wear. Got that on today, use it a lot, so I do know that I like sort of the consistency and the colours of their foundations. I always think the undertones really work well for my skin. So I'm intrigued to see what this will be like. I've heard really good things about this one. And then I got one of these L'Oreal Paris lipsticks. Now I got one of these in red for my holiday and I was so impressed with it. It was really comfortable, it wasn't drying, it wasn't matte, but it lasted so well. I think I only needed to top it up once. Yeah, I was so impressed with it. So this is a nude colour, and I just thought it was my type of nude. Yeah, I love that. Really nice. And the lip glosses that they do with this, again, got it on today. My absolute favourite. I love this lip gloss. I've got through so many of these now. So hopefully these two together will be really nice. But I'm really loving this lip range at the moment. So I thought I'd try it out in the nude, give it a go. There's loads of other colours of them that I want to try as well. But I try and be good and not buy them all at the same time. That is absolutely everything. Quite a big haul, lots of tanning products, I know. But I'd love to hear your thoughts of everything that I got and any recommendations that you guys might have for me as well. Any tips or tricks, anything like that, I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to go and check out Simply Serenity as well. Go and give them a little follow on Instagram if nothing else. And I look forward to seeing the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye!